Good afternoon. We have a dinner tonight to go to for uh, basically my husband's work. I used to say it's for the board he sits on, but since he doesn't actually sit on the board anymore, he oversees the board now because he's the director. I'm getting sheep out back fed. Got the hay. He loaded it last night for me after we finished feeding. So I'm going to go get that done, feed everything else, and then get ready myself so that when he gets home to pick me up, we're not late, because that would not look good for him. This is one of those jobs that it really takes two people, one to drive, one to throw hay. So we'll see how this works, because I'm going to have to park and throw some hay and then drive and then park and then throw some hay and drive and park, and yeah, it could be very time consuming. Usually takes us about 45 minutes start to finish with two of us. I'm guessing it will take at least an hour with just me. So it's a good thing I'm starting early. Get in there. It's definitely warmer today. The sun is out. I can see stuff melting. It still says it's only 22. I do have one of my hoses is still frozen, so I know it's still cold. But after the last couple days, I'm almost regretting the overalls. I probably should have just thrown my jeans on and over my leggings and not worried about the overalls, because it's hot. At least I'm hot, and I'm never hot. But we are 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks from lambing. So I know, hopscotch. I'll get you in a second, sweetie. I need to get this barn cleaned out this weekend. I thought I was going to have time this week. Never happened. I've got to get it done this weekend. So this group with the lambs is going to go into one of the pens outside, and the breeding group is going to go into the other one. And then I think we're going to open this entire barn up for the 100 head that I need to bring in here to lamb. And that's not counting however many got bred during those 2 breakouts. I'm not really sure where we're gonna put them. I don't know that we can fit them into this barn. I may have to put them in the outside pen and just keep an eye on them. The weather is supposed to warm up above freezing, so I'm not quite as worried as I was this week. But I would just rather have them in the barn. It's a lot easier to move moms and babies into jugs and around in the barn than it is from that pasture or that pen behind the shop. So, first things first, I need to rearrange this barn and get this side where these moms and babies have been cleaned out this weekend, because sheep need in this weekend. And since the boys are still chasing some of those girls, I think it would just be a better idea to keep them in for the next cycle, just to be on the safe side. Evening. Hasn't been a good evening. I can't be everywhere fast enough, apparently. Hopscotch is telling me she's hungry. She's not, but she's telling me she's hungry. And I just went out and fed the boys, and that ram that had the respiratory issue that we've been treating is dead. So I need to go. Now that I fed the boys, I can pull him out of that pen and we'll dispose of him, but it just makes me so mad. You think you're doing everything right. You're giving him the medicine he's supposed to get, and he seems to be doing better. He didn't have a snotty nose. He wasn't coughing. He wasn't lethargic. He was getting up and eating all the time. Now, granted, this is also the one that keeps having the strokes. So that could have played into it as well. I haven't seen one in quite a while. You know, so that could have played a role in it. I mean, it just could have been his time. I don't think he was that old. I think he was born in 2017. Either 2017 or 2018. So he wasn't very old, and his brother's perfectly fine. So all I can figure is maybe the stroke had something to do with it and was just messing with him. I mean, I don't have any answers, and it's just bothers me. I hate losing animals, and the last couple weeks have been pretty high on mortality rate compared to what we're used to. So I don't know, but I'm going to finish watering these guys and then go pull him out of that pen.